What's good? I have a really interesting message for you. So stick around and let's get into it. First of all, where do we begin? So, when I am recording this, we are in the window between the solar eclipse, which just happened August 12th, and then the lunar eclipse that's coming up, I think, on the 27th. And so, several weeks ago, though, honestly, I don't even know what date it was. I should be better at writing these things down, but I had this wild dream. And the dream, it was very noteworthy enough that I told my mom. I recorded a voice memo that I cannot find now, noting this dream, and it wasn't immediately something that I felt like I needed to share here, but now I do. And the reason that I felt the nudge to share it here now is because when I saw the eclipse photos, specifically there was a reel or a video of people watching the solar eclipse in Ibiza. And there were people all over the shoreline, and so it was just literally, so from up above, the eagle eye view or bird's eye view, however they say that, then there's just people, and then literally just water. And that was exactly my dream, where it was just, and when I was trying to explain it to my mom, I'm like, it's like we were on docks, because we were right close to the water, but the water was all around us. I'm talking right there. The water is right here. If you look down, it was right there, but we were on some sort of a hard surface, but on the water. It was very much exactly what that looks like in the Ibiza reel that has been circulating. And also when the eclipse happened, it looked just like that in my dream. But my dream was a little bit different. So in my dream, and this is why it's really interesting being in this window of time that we're in, because in my dream, the way that it was set up, it wasn't about a solar eclipse and a lunar eclipse. It was about, in the dream, it was two moons were going to cross like this. Two moons were going to eclipse each other. And what's funny about it is even in my sleep, which, even though I did not clock that I was in a dream, but my logical mind was asking in the dream, wait, does Earth have two moons? And so it was wait, what? My logical mind was kind of observing. It was almost like I was the observer watching the thing happen. And so everybody was out, just like how it was in this Ibiza reel, where everybody was out to watch the two moons cross, the two moons eclipse each other. And the thing is as soon as they did, all of a sudden, whoa, there was action in the water, disruption in the water. And it was like demons, just to put it how I saw it. And as in evil, disruptive spiritual energy. And it it was in the waters. So then the next thing that happened in the dream is then I was on a boat almost, or but it was a big boat, a yacht kind of boat, because it was a boat that had stairs. And it's funny because my mind overrode this part. It was very scary in the dream. It was running from things, running from whatever, running from something. And, running through the ship, running from something. And then, but my mind, ignored that part when I woke up. It was funny. How you kind of you selectively remember, or sometimes you don't remember at all, but I can remember the majority of the dream, and I remember the premise, the most important part, so stick with me, but I don't really remember the details of the scary part. Then next thing you know, it was boom, back at the beginning, where we're all standing on these docks, or standing on the shoreline. There's the water, and the moons are about to do the thing again. And I was like, wait, what? And I was like, oh. And then this is once again my observer brain, my observer entity self, my soul that was watching this whole thing. And it was weird because there was my higher self that was observing, and then there was also the me that was in it. So there was the two consciousnesses happening. It's hard to explain. So then So then we're back at the beginning all of a sudden. And the 2 moons are about to go again. And I was like, oh. And so like my high self or my observer self was like, oh, this is going to happen again. And then I thought to myself, that was really scary the first time, but this time I know what happened already. I already know what happened. And so I'm not, and this is literally what I said. I'm not going to be scared this time. Okay? So anyway, I kind of feel like that was like a prophetic dream. I feel like there's a lot of messages in there. And so I wanted to pass it along. And like I said, when I saw the solar eclipse with the moon, I was like, whoa, that was exactly what it looked like in my dream. So then it reminded me of that dream. And also the people standing on the water, like near the water's edge. And so anyway, that's the dream. And the thing, I think the whole premise of the message, yeah, okay. The premise of the message is this, is like, there's things that have happened in the past and they were really scary the first time and they were purposely perpetuating fear against us. And then if anything like that happens again, remember, don't be afraid this time. You don't have to be afraid this time. Okay, that's like the thing. Do not fear. So I have such an exciting announcement to make. One of our collective members created an oracle deck, and it is called the Bird Oracle. I haven't even gotten to tell her this yet. This is by Carrie. And Carrie, I didn't even tell you that because it didn't really click until I received this and I opened it and started realizing like what it was. But when I was younger, I had a goddaughter who there's a big, long story there. It's a big, long story, but just the point is she called me Birdie. And because my name is Brittany and my family would call me Britty, and then she, as a little girl, would call me Birdie. And so then my family would all call me Birdie. So it's just really like special, this Bird Oracle deck. And so Carrie created this Bird Oracle deck. And since she's in our collective and I love supporting all of you guys, I made sure to swoop it up. Let me read a little bit about it. This deck was born from her healing journey during a time of solitude. Birds across many cultures are recognized as spiritual messengers, gracefully connecting heaven and earth. They embody freedom, transformation, and divine guidance. As a single mom navigating various challenges, I found comfort and inspiration as these little messages came through the lens of my camera straight into my heart. I felt called to create this deck, hoping the gentle wisdom of these bird messengers would be shared with others. Each card, the intention is that when you need a message, it will find you. I love it. I'm getting chills. Okay, so then, let me see. I just saw, yes, this is the card that came out very first when I did a little poll earlier. 39, adapt between worlds. Cormorants. They move effortlessly between sky, sea, and shore, reminding you, whoa, sometimes the message doesn't hit me until I read it a couple times. The whole idea between sky, sea, shore, like the whole dream, that was the thing, sky, sea, shore. Okay, reminding you that true wisdom comes from exploring every layer of your journey. You are being called to venture beneath the surface, uncover hidden truths, and return with greater clarity. All right, so remember, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid this time. Stick close to the team. Make sure that you're on my newsletter collective. Make sure you're on the email list. You can find it on my website. And I hope to see you all at the Dream Life Dash. Be blessed, be well, stay free. Hey, thanks for being here, and I don't believe it's a coincidence. I'd like to invite you to our newsletter collective where you'll receive monthly messages reminding you what's possible. Click the link below or go to seedsoilwater.today and sign up for the newsletter. Hey there, Divine One. I'm so excited that this message found you and that you made it to the end. I just wanted to personally invite you to the Dream Life Dash. It's 30 days where we get specific about our next level dream. We define it and align with it through daily prompts and actions, becoming the version of ourselves that lives in that dream. It is the real you. Yes, you. Your soul, your body, your current self. All you have to do is point it in a specific direction and overcome whatever limiting beliefs currently holding you back from receiving it. Okay? I cannot wait to see you get your dreams. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, lay your head down. sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, lay your hair down. So come on in the room with us, let your hair down, get a little wild, get a little audacious with your dreams, and let's do this together. It's just 30 days. No matter how busy you are, don't let anything keep you from getting your next dream. Don't let another new year go by realizing that you're living the same version of yourself as you were last year and the year before and the year before. This is your moment. Get in the room. I can't wait to see you there.